All right, I'm here with Jason Thomas, defensive coordinator for the Lohja Crusaders. Jason, welcome to the podcast, man.
Thanks very much. It's been a long time. It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, man. We're going to talk football. First thing I'm going to ask is what made you decide to, join the Crusaders bunch this season? What was your deciding factors in joining that squad and helping them on the defensive side?
No, just didn't have anything else to do. I had an opportunity and decided I would still enjoy it, like spreading the game over here in Europe to the best of my ability. So I wanted to take the opportunity to continue doing that.
All right. So, also want to get a little bit into you guys' improvements from last season. Defensively, if we stay on the defensive side, the Crusaders defense wasn't bad last year. I wouldn't say that, but I will say that there was times where they were inconsistent, and that's kind of
Uh,
what led to a lot of big plays more than it was like teams just grinding it out against them. So for you going into this season, what is something that you're trying to implement or trying to change about this defense to ensure that they can be a little bit more consistent this year?
well, I'm not. I can't really speak on last year. I was in a different division, and so all I can say is that we just got to get in and understand the playbook and make sure that everybody understands their responsibilities. And that's what's going to help to limit the big plays because we don't want those things to happen. And so just trying to, you know, take advantage of the offense the best that we can to try to help to dictate the game the way that we want it to be played. So that's the focus. Uh,
Okay. And then speaking a little bit onto the roster, you've been with the guys in the off season, so you got to know a couple of them pretty well. Who are some of the defensive players that we need to look out for the Loya team this year? Some guys who are going to be either contributing or even standout starters for you. Some names that we might not know. Got a couple of guys you want to throw out there?
I'm still learning guys' names because I just kind of got around there, and so there's Jimmy, and but last names are not so good
First
for me
names is
right now.
fine. First
Yeah,
names is fine.
the linebackers, and then Jonas. He's been around the team for a while. He's liable to make some impact this year also, and so I think our box is going to be fairly good this year, and we just have to see how everything else goes. I mean, Yardage is supposed to be coming down and playing with us this season also, so we should be pretty stout inside, and we just have our imports come over and help to fill in the spots and make us better. Mhm.
Okay. Oh, speaking of which, I'm not even sure what your import situation is on the defensive side. You guys bringing in what positions for imports? Just to
Uh,
ask.
uh, Linebacker, defensive tackle, and
Okay.
we still might get one more. Not sure yet. That's
Okay.
up
So
in
up
the air.
front. So nobody
Mm-hmm.
in the secondary part. Okay, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, yeah.
I've been told that you have some guys that you're expecting to step up on the defensive side. Actually, I talked to Rojo earlier, and I'm pretty sure he said he was talking about. Man, why do I get these names confused? But I think it was R2 Kiptonen. It's
Mm-hmm.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite Helsinki kids slash
Mm.
man now, I guess. How old is that guy? Like, I
Yeah.
mean, what is he, like 20 now, and known him since
Yeah,
he was like
something like that.
15? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's been
when you
around
know him
for a
as a
while, but
kid,
he's still real young. Yeah.
yeah, when
So
you know him as a kid, you
he's
always
been
see him
looking
as a
really good.
kid.
Yeah, he's been looking really good in the off season also. So and there's a few other guys that have been showing up at practice and been working really hard and getting better every time. And so we're really excited about that. And then to be able to have our whole team at practice to really see what it is that we have and to really organize how we want to put the defense together. That's what I'm looking forward to. But that's still going to take a little while to get that done.
I understand that. So
Mm-hmm.
another question going into this season, you know, you're new DC. Rojo was there last year, but I've been told there's some new players, new blood in there. What is something that you're trying to like kind of get across to the players as a new staff compared to last year? Like, what are some of the goals that you're trying to accomplish going into this season? Like things that you want to make sure are staples of your team.
Mm, Well, speaking purely defensively, it just
Yeah, yeah.
mentality. We have to have a Warriors mentality, and I'm like definitely old school minded, and that's so. I want that displayed out on the field. You know, and
Hmm.
I won't accept anything else besides that. So we're going to be physical, and the other teams are just going to have to hate us, and we don't care. That's
Okay.
how it
All
is.
right. Yeah,
Mhm.
hate us and we don't care. I like that.
Mhm.
Last question I got for you, Jason, then I'm gonna let you get out of here. This season, there's been a lot of talk about, it could be anybody's season in the Maple League. There's been a lot of change. Even the team that technically won it last year doesn't really put a lot of fear into everyone else. No offense to them, but
Mhm.
everyone feels like they have an opportunity to win the Maple League or even win the Maple Bowl this year. What are you most excited about in this league this year in 2024? Like, what about this league or the setup excites you personally?
That we get to play like all the top teams, like right at the beginning of the season. So, I
Mm,
mean, what better way to get it started and just attack, attack, attack. I mean, I didn't pay attention to the Maple League last year because, like I said, I was in a different division, so it
mhm.
didn't matter. All right, so we're coming up there to do the best that we can and give everybody everything that we got for however minutes that has to be played per game. And then we just walk out of there with our heads held high, and we move on to the next game. But that's just how it is. I don't have any expectations. I just want to go out there and play hard nosed football. And that's what
I can appreciate that. Go out there and play football. That's all you need to
Mhm.
do. Well, Jay, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming on the interview. Good luck to you and the Crusaders this season. Hope y'all have
Thank
lots of
you.
success and are able to get things accomplished.
All right. Hey, thank you very much, Purvis. I appreciate everything. All right. And good luck to you with your podcast for the rest of however long you want to run it.